Hey everyone, welcome back to my React tutorial. In this tutorial, I am going to show you how to create a card with skeleton loading in ReactJS. Before proceeding further, please be sure to drop a like on this video, and subscribe to my channel for more such tutorials. So without any further ado, let's get started. First of all, make sure you have created a new React app. Let's install the required libraries. Install styled components and polished. I am using npm to install these. Now, open the App.js file from src folder into the code editor. Import React. Use state and use effect from React. Import styled CSS and keyframes from styled components. Import RGBA from polished. Import avatar from your image file. Declare a constant, where we will keep the background color of the skeleton. I am setting it to E0, D, A, E, B. Similarly, declare another constant, where we will store the value of border radius. I am setting it to 3 pixels. Let's create a card component, which will act as a container. Set border radius to 0.5 rem. Set its background color to F2, E, D, F7. Set color to black. You can set width according to your need. I am setting it to 250 pixels. Set padding to 1.5 rem. Now we will center the card on the screen. Set position to absolute. Set top and left to 50%. Set transform to translate -50%, -50%. I am also using scale for better preview. Let's write the Glimmer animation using keyframes function. The basic idea here is to rotate a rectangular div and make it move across the skeleton. At 0%, set transform to rotate with an angle of 10 degrees. Also, set translate to -200%, -50%. At 100%, use the same code from previous code block. But this time, set translates first value to positive 200%. Now, we will write the CSS code for the same rectangular div, for which we wrote the Glimmer animation. Set content to empty string. Set position to absolute. Set top and left to 0. Set width to 100 pixels. Set height to 200 pixels. Set background to violet, with 5% opacity, using RGBA function. Set animation to value of Glimmer constant. Its duration to 1.25 seconds. Its iteration count to infinite. And easing to linear. Let's create the skeleton component, which is the main part. Set position to relative. Set overflow to hidden. We will use the given width, if it is supplied as a prop. Else we will default it to 120 pixels. Similarly, we will do for height. We will set its default value to 12 pixels. Same goes for margin as well. We will set default margin to 0. Set border radius to value of border radius constant. Set background to value of skeleton color constant. For the components before selector, set it to value of skeleton shimmer constant. Let's create a row component, which will keep the image and the text vertically centered. Set display to flex. Set align items to center. Now, we will create an image component, which will hold the avatar or profile pic. Set width and height to 40 pixels. Set margin right to 1 rem. Set border radius to value of border radius constant. If your image has a transparent background, you can set background property to any color of your choice. Set background size to 80%. Set background position to center, bottom. Set background repeat to no repeat. Now, we will write a function, where we will return all of the components. Create a loading state, which we will use to simulate the card is loading. We will set the loading state to true by default. We will now use the useEffect hook to stop the loading after 5 seconds. As you may have guessed it, we will be using setTimeout for this. Set the loading state to false. Let's return the components. We will use the card component as a container. Inside it, we will use conditional rendering to render the skeleton and the actual content. We will use a ternary operator for this. If it is loading, use the row component. Inside it, use the skeleton component. This will be the skeleton for the image. set the width and height props to 40 pixels. Now, create a div element. Set its margin left to 1 rem. Inside it, use a skeleton component, which will be for the main text. Set its width prop to 130 pixels. Set its margin prop to 0.6 rem. Use another skeleton component, which will be for subtext. Set its width prop to 80 pixels. For the else part, copy the code from previous code block. Replace the first skeleton with image component. Pass the avatar that we imported from our image earlier to the src prop. Remove the styling from the div element. Remove the first skeleton inside it. Now, create a div element for the main text. Set its font weight to bold. Set its font size to 1.3 rem. Type your main text inside it. Now, replace the second skeleton with a div as well. Set its font weight to lighter. Type the subtext inside it. Lastly, export default the function. Here, our final project is ready. Let's see the preview. It is looking great. So, that's all for today. Hope you would have enjoyed the tutorial. please be sure to drop a like on this video, and subscribe to my channel for more such tutorials. I will meet you next time. Till then, good luck and peace.